Morning everybody, Rick and Deb here. We're at the Winfield, Kansas Fairgrounds this morning for the 40th annual Steam and Engine Association show. This first time since 2019, so we're kind of excited. There's not a whole lot going on right now, but it's supposed to be later on today. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. It's going to be pretty warm today, but that's better than, I guess, being raining or something like that. Anyway, we're excited to be here. If you're not doing anything this morning, put a hat and some sunglasses on, and if you're not doing anything this morning, well, come on along and join us. Let's look at these old tractors. Oh, and by the way, there's going to be a parade at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we plan on being there for that. So, like I said, let's go look at these old tractors. Okay, we're going to get started. Walk you around here a little bit. It is Friday morning, 10:15, so there's not a lot going on right now. There's supposed to be numerous demonstrations going on, but they might be a little bit late getting started. And I can't remember what I said in the intro, but apparently there was some confusion, at least on my part. They did have a show last year. I was under the impression that they weren't going to have one. I might have went. I really can't remember. It's kind of weird. But at any rate, we're here this year, and we're going to look at some of these old tractors. I know 2 years ago they had all kinds of, they even had big army trucks, big dump trucks. It was really cool that year, that particular year. But at any rate, this is the 40th annual K&O Steam and Engine Gas Show. There's the train, my signature train. It seems like every time I do a video here in Winfield, there's got to be a train. Now, I just did a tour of our local museum. I did not hear a train that particular day, but it does happen. Now, the Kansas State Fair, we plan on going to this year. Of course, they did not have it last year. They put on a pretty good tractor show. This here's an old International. And yes, I'm going by the signage. I'm not a tractor expert. This is an International harvester. And I would assume this is a John Deere, but don't quote me on that. This is a Massey Harris, and again, these are larger than they might look if you're seeing one from a distance or out in the field or something, but of course these are probably just used for show. Here's a Caterpillar. And here's a McCormick Farmall International harvester. It's all been restored, it looks like. Painted real nice. Now, I do believe a demonstration is supposed to be happening over here sometime today. I know I was over here 2 years ago, and I believe this over here is where they did the Super 88, and I can't make out the rest of it, but you can tell by the way by the mechanisms up there that this is in fact, this is a, and here's a white. This tire is literally taller than I am. Well, maybe I might be just a tiny bit taller. Some of these are quite large. That they're supposed to be. And here's a John Deere. I always like the John Deeres. That's a 1941 from Moore, Oklahoma. Some of these have information plaques on them and some of them don't. That's fine. This says turbo on it now. Oh, it's an International Harvester. Okay, it's an International Harvester. I think this is interesting. This has got, these plates are like weighted. I do believe that was for weight purposes. Again, I'm not an expert, but I think that was what that was used for. And then, of course, here's another harvester, International Harvester. Okay, we're going to go on here. Now that's going to be another demonstration site right over there, but I'm not sure. Oh no, I've seen that before. Here's a Farmall, International Harvester. And this is a High Master Farmall. Farmall, it's an International Harvester Farmall. Okay. Another Farmall. And here's another Caterpillar. I always thought these were so cool. I bet these really come in handy if you had to do, I don't see anything attached to it. But it might have came with attachments at one time. Now here's another Cockshoot 1948. Okay, those are kind of unique. Here's another Farmall, McCormick Farmall. And yet another Farmall, a smaller Farmall. Some of these have the, just very basic, they've got the metal seats and, I mean, there's nothing fancy about these. In fact, I've even seen some of these older tractors that have had the metal spiked wheels. They're like type wheels. And they're bringing more and more in as we speak. So hopefully in the morning there's also a car show in the morning. And you know, if you watch my videos, you know I love car shows. I've got a brother-in-law that would love this, but I don't think they've ever been down to see it. Another John Deere. This is a 1959 John Deere 730 diesel. Okay. And then here is a 1938 John Deere general purpose. These are what I think are so cool. Now this is a Moline Universal tractor. And it does have a little piece of rubber going around it. This is 1918. 1918. Moline plow. Okay. Here's an individual. Just brought one in. It's a John Deere. 1950. right there. And here's another McCormick Deering Farmall International Harvester. And here's a John Deere 1947B from Wellington, Kansas. That's just not too far down the road. Now here is evidently they're going to be doing something, demonstrations possible. Okay, this is a feed grinder, corn feed grinder, and this gentleman has offered to do a demonstration, which is really super cool. So we're going to demonstration here on this corn feed grinder. There's another one, it's down on the other side. There's another feed grinder on the other side. But we're going to be watching that if they run today. Now, I don't know. But he's going to give us a demonstration. Okay, well, howdy, that didn't take long. I love these demonstrations. They're really cool. I like to watch these. The threshing's really cool. Like I said, I try to go to these every year. And these are the bags of corn he's going to put in. And then there's what's going to end up. And of course the tractor is what supplies this equipment. You see it's got the big belt. Loading the corn up. And then it comes down here. Oh wow. That is really cool. Well, that was really cool that he was willing to give us a little demonstration on that corn grinder, so deer and such can actually eat it. Of course, these would be what would dig into the ground to plow the ground. And then here's another one, smaller, same principle, the metal spike wheels. These are both John Deere's. Another McCormick Farmall. That's another little tractor. Massey Harris. Another Massey Harris. Massey Ferguson. And here an International Harvester. I tell you what, I hope I didn't go down the same road twice. Here's a McCormick Standard. That's a neat looking little tractor. Of course, here's one for passengers. Really nice. That's a nice looking little tractor. I don't want to get confused where we've been. Okay. Let's go down this way. Here's a McCormick Deere. Looks like there again, those look like new tires and new wheels. Another McCormick Farmall. Here's a McCormick Farmall Cub. Oh, here's International with the big mowing deck on it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go on here. Like I said, there's not that many out right now, but hopefully there'll be more out tomorrow. Here's a bright orange McCormick, or Alice Chalmers. Okay, let's go on down. I think we've... Oh, no, we have not either. Oh, yes, I did. I just didn't do the back end of it. Of course, very simple. Metal chair. Can you imagine sitting in that thing for hours and hours and hours? Oh, gosh, I cannot imagine. Ooh wee. I think that get a little painful after a while. You kind of wonder if they didn't have something they could use for a cushion. I know I probably would. Here's some Massey Harris. I'm really on the back side. And you know, okay. I'll tell you what. Uh-oh. I think they'll be doing a demonstration over here. We may come over here and see what they got going on. And I do believe I've already shown these, I think. I don't know if they'll get ready to do a demonstration on this or not. I come back later and see if they're going to do a demonstration on these, on this particular piece of machinery. I hope they do. We'll kind of stick right here for a little bit and see what they're going to do. I think they're getting ready. So let's see if we can... Alright. I think we're going to kind of walk around here for just a little bit. Well, there's some... We might go over there later. There's quite a few people over there right now. It'll be kind of hard to... Oh, we might get that later. I don't know. These are usually pretty popular. See, it's Friday, so it won't be... Now tomorrow, it'll probably be very crowded tomorrow. Here's Olive Chalmers. Kind of a faded red or orange. These are all almost Chalmers so far. This almost looks like it might have been used as a forklift or to lift up hay or hay bales or something of that nature. And of course, these are all John Deere's. Boy, these are really nice. Well, that breeze feels good. And it's starting to get a little warm out. We're going to try to stick around for a little bit. There's an Oliver. Usually Saturdays are really busy. It's not too, it's a little bit busy today for being a Friday. Here's an Oliver that's got two big tires, a dually, I guess you might call it, I don't know. Two tires on the back on each side. It's got the nice cushion seat in it. Alright guys. Okay, now I remember that tractor from years past. I always thought that was kind of odd looking. It's got like two motors on it. And I do remember that from maybe a couple of years ago. I'll try to get back over there. If not today, I'll be hopefully tomorrow. I don't think I've been over here yet. But I know 2 or 3 years ago, this whole field, that parking lot, I mean everything all in here, and even way back in there, all this would have been filled with tractors. And ever since last year, it just hasn't been, it just don't seem like it's been the same. But at least it's still going on. They didn't cancel it altogether. Let's go take a look at these. We'll work our way back here. Almost Olive Chalmers with the metal wheels again, and then the metal seats. It looks like they may be getting ready to start another demonstration. But you never know. Sometimes it takes them a while to get these demonstrations going. But it does look like they're getting ready, so we'll see. That may be it for a while. We'll try to keep our eyes open for these demonstrations. So hopefully we'll be back. In a minute. kind of got in on the tail end of that ripping that log with that demonstration. We're going to be doing it again tomorrow. There's a couple of demonstrations I did not get in today, but they'll be doing it all day tomorrow. So hopefully I can get in on some more demonstrations. I missed this one. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. It's just too hot out here. It's like 108 degrees out here today, so I think we're going to call it good for this afternoon, and we're going to try it again tomorrow. There'll be a car show tomorrow. There's only a couple of demonstrations I missed out on, but tomorrow's another day. It's all day tomorrow, so we will definitely be back out tomorrow and see if we can get in the rest of these demonstrations. This is just really, well, I don't know, it just shouldn't be very organized. But I know things go wrong, machines break down. These are old machines, and they do break down. This event over here, I think that's the threshing. It was supposed to actually happen at 10 o'clock this morning. I do think they got a demonstration done. However, I was somewhere else trying to wait on something else, and it really didn't pan out. They'll be doing this all day tomorrow. So I think we'll just call it a day. For now, we'll be back in the morning. And like I said, there's a car show. Hopefully we can get in on these demonstrations tomorrow. Anyway, I am so glad that you were able to join us today. I hope to see you back again. Do appreciate all your support, all my subscribers, and those that don't subscribe. You watch my videos, you enjoy my videos, that's okay. That's all good. I don't know, it just kind of really didn't go all that great today, but that's just the way these go sometimes. I've been going to these for several years, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Okay, like I said, I think we're going to call it a day. It's extremely hot out this afternoon. So, if you're not doing anything in the morning, come on out and join us. And we'll look at a car show and maybe some other demonstrations. But I think we're going to call it good for right now. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice remainder of the day, a nice weekend. And as always, we will see you on the next video. Bye for now.